Hey, my name is Stunningstyles. Hopefully everybody has seen this video. This is one of my first videos that I made. Um, I've been getting a lot of questions of how you use your traits, what traits are you using, what are your stats. So this is going to be a video over everything, everything over my stats, over how I deal with certain situations. Um, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Disclaimer right before we start this video, my sound quality of my mic is really bad. It might go in and out in the video. Sorry for it. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get a better mic. Hope you enjoy. So I think this is a perfect environment for me to explain everything. Let's start off with traits. I went 0, 0, 30, 15, 25, taking 30 in baller just for mainly for the AH. Applying a boon to allies heals you. Honor mainly for the dodge roll heal because that's exceptional. It's crazy healing once it stacks up because you're evading so much with vigor. And 25 in virtue mainly just for the power of virtues. I picked up V for V purity, lose a condition every 10 seconds. That's just helping with your survivability. I picked up VI. 5% of your toughness is given as a bonus to precision, just to give the build more precision. I also have precision food, for precision, the wrench, I don't know what that one's called, but it's 2 buffs, you know what I'm talking about, hopefully. And the stacking precision. I also have XI, which is a age. For honor, I took up I for shouts recharge just because I use my save yourselves and stand your ground. I'll talk more about that later. Took II and virtues for retaliation, lasts 25% longer, and IX for activating virtue of resolve, removes 3 condies. This ability is so strong. Like, I believe that's way stronger than pure voice. People might argue with me, but I like using virtues, just using my virtues for condi removal. That way, when you use your shouts, you're not thinking of, oh, hey, I need to remove this condi. You're thinking of using the shouts for either being stun break or you're just for getting extra boons. Also, going 30 into Vala gets you the 30% to critical damage, which increases your damage a lot. Also, you get toughness with going into Valor. Just this tree is like really strong because it gives you the toughness and the damage. You go down to your virtues, you get your boon duration, also your virtue recharge 25%. That makes these come up fairly often in fight. Also, going through the buffs that you get from going into these trees, you get Valorous Defense, gain Aegis when your health reach is 50%. I mean, I don't really notice it. I mean, hey, hopefully it pops up. I don't really notice it that much. I guess it does go through, but I'm just kind of in the moment. I don't really see it pop off. Courageous Return, you get Virtue of Courage is recharged when you rally. So once you rally, you can instantly reuse that condi removal. Is really strong. Also, Might of the Protector. This is the main thing. This is what the whole build is based around. Once you block, you can get more might stacks. So when you're going against a guardian, say you're going against a ranger with longbow, any kind of channeling skill, like if you block that, that's really good for getting your might up. Going down to vigorous precision, you gain 5 seconds of vigor when you deliver a critical blow. That's pretty much where all your vigor is coming from. The end of your dodge rolls, I talked about that earlier, and this massive heal is really good. It's it heals, I think it's 1.0 ratio, so it's really strong. With your healing power, it scales really well. For virtues, oh yeah, go ahead. The virtues now also apply the following boons: might, regeneration, protection. This is so strong. I want to stress this. You want to have this in your build. You always want to have this in your build because it'll give 3 stacks of might with your virtue of justice. It'll give you regen with your virtue of resolve, and it'll give you protection with your courage. The protection is really, you always want to have your protection uptime really well because that's mitigating so much damage. The 33% it's nice. Also with Virtue of Justice, if you use your Empower and then pop Virtue of Justice, that's instant AoE 15 might stacks. You already just need 10 more to be max. So it's really strong in group settings. This one is also a really strong trade. Gain retaliation when you activate a virtue. Once you activate each one of these, I think it's like 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds of retail, which is really good because it stacks on with your save yourselves, also your staying ground, also your combo field. So you're gonna have 100% uptime on it. Um, Devin, what the heck? Okay, my roommate's being retarded. Okay. Back to the bill. Back to the bill. Okay. Empower of virtuous. It's deal extra damage for each bill you have. So that's pretty much explained there. Moving on to my stats, I have my gear is cleric gear with Lissa runes. I picked cleric gear because guardian you should usually have between 700 to 900 healing power. That's good enough to survive, and then you just kind of go deeps from there. Or that's my philosophy, because I've tested it over and over, and I felt like that's where the happy median is. I also run staff and greatsword. I use PVT on my greatsword with a Sigil of Battle, and I use precision, vitality, healing power on my staff just to give me more healing power when I use my empower and my the orb. I also have Sigil of Battle on that also. I try to get everything here defensive. If you notice, I have vitality slided on each one just to max min my build. I have my back piece PVT, my amulet PVT, my earring is Cavalier, power tough critical damage. My other earring is PVT. My two rings are clerics, healing, power, toughness, and power. The way I got both the druids is one is infused and the other one is non-infused, and you can use them both. They're both unique, and all of these are slotted with +5 vitality. So in total, you get +30 to your vitality. So this is like a whole nother, say, 30 points. So that's really good. For the, I don't know if you're interested, but underwater weapons I pretty much random. Like I used to do COF a lot, so I just went ahead and got the COF weapons. I don't think that's mainly that important, but I got chill on my my harpoon, and I have Sigil of Luck just because I PvE a lot with my trident. So, and I have the best water breather, which is green. Hopefully ANET will bring a better water breather than that, but I have Relistia rune sliding on that just because I don't want to lose a rune once I go into underwater combat. Okay, going through some of my foods. Let's pop the food just to show you guys some of my main stats. Right now I have 1,788 power. You guys can just look at it, say each one. I'm just go through the main ones. 29% crit chance. That's without using my Fury. With Fury, it's gonna be like 49%. With precision stacks, that's gonna be even more. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it's over like 55%, which is good. With Fury, it's pretty good. I wouldn't for being a guardian, I wouldn't really go more than maybe 45 to 50-ish. I kind of stay in between that range just because you want to keep your tankiness also in the build. For healing power, even though I have 671 with my greatsword, because I'm not really healing with my greatsword, I mainly heal with my staff. With my staff is 850. Just using empower and the orb heal is it balances itself out between damage and healing. For crit damage, I have 47%. I'm not sure if it goes up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just 47%. Also, you get your boon duration 25% just from your traits. So your retail, you're gonna have good uptime on your protection. You're gonna have good uptime on your retail if you combo feel right, and you're gonna have good uptime on your vigor just because you're hitting. You're constantly going to be critting, and you're gonna always have vigor. Also, you have so many converters like purity. You have Condi removal. Like you're not gonna have a problem with Condi at all with this build. Moving on to my my abilities. I use shelter over Signet of Resolve and Healing Breeze. Healing Breeze is not that bad of a stat. I've never seen many people use it, but I mean it's pretty good. Um, but Shelter just gives you so much mitigation. Also, it synergizes really well with your trait, Might of the Protector. Gain might when you block attacks. So there's just more might you can stack on. For save your, I use save yourselves mainly because in World v World, it's still 12 seconds, so it's still really strong in World v World. And it's also I have the shouts recharge 20% faster, so it's good to use shouts just because they're shorter recharge. I use contemplation of purity. This skill I've never ever even moved, not even thought of moving, because this thing is so strong going against necromancers who can corrupt boon you. It's just really strong ability to have for staying your ground. You always want to have stability to get your stomps on, and also to help your allies just in case they're getting attacked. You just pop stability, they keep on running. You switch over, you pop your wall just to protect them and help them get away from the fight. And I use renewed focus over the books. The books are really strong. I've tried them a couple times. I'm not gonna say like I've extensively went over each one. I did the healing one. The healing one is pretty strong, I guess, in dungeons and such. And TPVP is also pretty strong if you can use it with Shelter without getting pulled. But if you get pulled, it kind of screws it over. But the Tome of Wrath, I haven't really played with that much. I mean, I went through it and I just thought, it's okay. But renewed focus is just so strong, just because it renews your virtues, and you can just pop those again. And also remember, your virtues remove 3 condies, so if you pop that, also you're removing, when you use your elite, you're removing all your condies. Then you have another 3 condi removal with your virtue of resolve. So it's just really strong synergy within the build. Also, some people were asking they like the look. I personally think this is awesome, but I have the Tour, hopefully I said that right, sunglasses, the designer hoodie with the riding gloves, leggings just from Bien Silvari, and the boots, I think that's just from Bien Silvari. I think it looks pretty fly. But thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you guys like and subscribe. See you later.